Hello Miss, my name is YUYIFAN and I'm in charge of the level 5. Okay, let's move to the game concept part. The game concept of this level is not to hold the bomb in your hand for more than a certain amount of time. When a player has a bomb for longer than a certain amount of time, the bomb will explode. The time it takes for the bomb to explode is random with a certain range, which means that everything is uncertain when the player has the bomb. The player with the bomb can pass it around by touching another player, at which point the bomb will retimer and the person with the bomb will have increased movement speed. In addition, the bomb itself is not in the player's hands and doesn't pose a threat to any player in itself. However, if someone wants to kill someone else, they can take the risk by picking up the bomb and passing it on to someone else, eliminating their opponent. Thus begins a fair battle to pass the bombs. Next part is the environment part. This is an enclosed space filled with variable obstacles. The player has to complete a cheat through this space. We can see the whole space here. There is a large fan arranged in the scenes, which can rotate in certain cycle, and the fan blade blocks the player progress if player walk on this bridge. And this is a rotate wall, which will keep rotating and blocking the player. And this is the corresponding style script, which can keep the wall keeps rotating. And the next is the moving wall. The wall can moving by this animation. Site before, you can see. Here, this is the corresponding animation. And this is just a normal bridge. The player can run on this bridge. The mission and goals of this level is that players need to survive this level, and if the bombs are not picked up, they need to wait a certain amount of time for all players to clear this level. Once the bomb has been picked up, only if one player is killed by the bomb will the rest of the players be allowed to pass. And about the challenges in this level, first, this is a test of trust between the players. If someone tries to reduce the number of competitors on a later level, there will be a casualty on this level. Secondly, players need to be extremely strong mentally as the timing of the bombs is uncertain. Thirdly, players need to avoid obstacles when chasing or running away. Last, the risk is also means rewarding, as players with bombs gain higher movement speed at the risk of being blown up, and they can pass bomb on to players they want to eliminate. There are only one resource in this level, which is this bomb. A bomb that can be picked up and explode with a certain amount of time, eliminating the player carrying it. The person with the bomb has the increased movement speed and can pass this bomb to the other players, and this is the corresponding script. This code is attached to the bomb to ensure that only the person tagged as the player can pick up this bomb, and the tag of the person who pick up this bomb changed from player to player with bomb, and increase the player's movement speed to 15. And I tapped this bomb by mistake. The next part is the playable character part. I add some new models and code compared to original model and code. I add a bomb model on the top of player hand and set its activity to false. About this bomb, I create by use a ball and a cylinder and a particle system with two colors. Yeah, it's a very simple model. Then I set this whole ball's activity to false and attach a player with this script. This part of code initializes the counter in the start function and then detect if the player is carrying a bomb in the update function, which means the player tag is player with bomb, and the counter starts calling down in the update function when the player is carrying the bomb. And the next part is the on-trigger event function. When the current player is carrying a bomb and goes to touch other players who is not carrying the bomb, the tag of the other player will be changed to the state of carrying bomb, and the activity of bomb model on the player's head will be set to true, and the current player will be changed to a state where it is not carrying a bomb, and as well as its tag. The next part function are used to change the speed and the tag. Yeah, these two part of function. And this is the explosion effect which I download in the site store. Now we can see here. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thanks for watching.